Hello, welcome to 20 Sides to Every Story. We are live from my basement. We've tried this before. I've reconfigured some things. I think it's gonna go okay. Hi, hi, Isaac. You could be kind of the off-screen producer. You can tell us how the audio sounds. I didn't really do audio levels or anything with them beforehand, so we could kind of adjust on the fly. And thank you for the subscription. Appreciate that. So tonight, we kind of debuting. I guess you could say we're debuting a new campaign here on the channel. We are playing. Do I bother holding it up? Mm. Well, we're playing. We're gonna be playing Caverns of Thracia, which oh, there it is. The reason I was going to not hold it up was because I didn't know where it was. There it is. Caverns of Thracia. Probably the backers of this are getting their materials just now if they haven't. I was able to get all my stuff because I went to the Dungeon Con, which was a convention at the warehouse for Goodman Games. Very unique experience. It was fun. We had a lot of fun, but I was able to get all my Caverns of Thracia stuff there, which is I don't know. It reminds me a little bit of Isle of Dread because there's a big tropical island, but it's got a little bit of a Greek inspired kind of thing going on with it too. So it's a big hex map you can crawl around in, and then there's a I don't know if you can really call it a mega dungeon. It's only 4 levels, but it's a very interconnected dungeon. There's no right way, wrong way to go about it. Just you can navigate through it, and basically it kind of folds into itself at many different junctures, so everyone's experience with it would be different. So we're going to start kind of a campaign. If you remember the community campaigns we used to do where oh, I sound great. Thank you, Isaac. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. um, we are going to do kind of a community campaign style with this where people can kind of jump in, jump out. I've got a server set up for it so people can jump in there, and then I'll post the games that I'm planning to run, and you can RSVP for them and sign up for the games. I guess the difference between that game and this one is that I'm doing kind of a hybrid style where people that happen to share the zip code with me and come play at the table. People that don't can sign up and play games online. Um, People like my father and Dawson are already signed up for the virtual and also, so they're going to jump in between both games, and so there'll be some different party configurations and continuity things, and we'll be posting recaps of all the games in that server too. So if somebody can't play a session and just wants to like see what happened, there'll be a little summary of what did they find, what did they just, where did they go and search around in or whatever. It's not a very plot oriented game, it's more of an exploration kind of game, so it's not really important that people be at every single session. They just have to kind of know, okay, that over there got kind of explored. Let's go in this direction and discover what's over on that side of the city or whatever. So, um, the adventure specifically that we're going to start out with tonight is called the Red Dragon's Treasure Map, um, which I ran at Dungeon Con. So it's sort of fresh in my mind. But the setup here is going to be the three of you are characters that have been recruited by a goblin. Uh, let's show the goblin, Mr. Merkel Thornprice, Captain Thornprice. Isn't he a beaut? So Captain Thornprice, this is a repurposed character from a character I was playing in one of Isaac's games. He was running a Forbidden Lands, and I liked the character. And Jenna drew up some art, so I had to use it. So this Goblin Captain has recruited the three of you to basically go out. He's got some intel on some treasure, and he needs some treasure hunters essentially to help go out and get it. Um, Kind of the particulars of the deal are that he's supplying you with the ship, a crew, and the means of extracting the treasure. and selling it. He's got sellers and such. Your job, you're being contracted with him to go in and actually secure the treasure and make sure that there is a clear route through a active volcano, which is where some of the hazard pay of this whole operation kind of comes in. He's detailed to you that it's very important that you bring along some climbing gear and some prepare for some treacherous terrain inside the lava tubes of this volcano. In exchange, you are going to split the haul 50-50. He gets 50%, and then you all would get 50% to split amongst the three of you. Questions so far?
Nope.
So, where you all would have picked up meeting Mr. Thornprice would have been in the city of Chiopolis. I'll show the map here again. So Chiopolis is right here. To those that are non-native to the island, they would refer to it as New Thracia. And it is kind of one of two major hubs on the island for trade with the outside world, I guess, like kind of the two major ports. The other is on the other side of the island, on the west side of the island, and I believe it is called I forget. It's not important. Hanawa. Hanawa is the others. But Chiopolis is where you would have met Mr. Thornprice. It is a it's a major seaport. There's a lot of crime and there's a black market there. And so maybe the reason that is important is yes, there are pirates and other unsavory folk on the high seas, and so leaving under cover of night is kind of important, and that's part of what Mr. Thornprice is insisting that you leave after the sun goes down to try to conceal the craft. He tells you that the knowledge that he has about where you're going is secret. He's a little bit paranoid about being tracked, and so he's trying to leave under cover of darkness just to avoid any risks, essentially, of being tailed or whatever. So that's where we're starting. It would be like evening time, maybe like equivalent of like 11 p.m. or such. You're out on the deck of his ship, which he calls the Pauper Tiger. His crew is about 12 individuals in total. And he's sitting on the deck, kind of up, not directly behind the wheel, but up near his navigator. And he's got a sextant out. And it looks like he's kind of like trying to use it to. It looks like he's actually looking up at the stars and trying to use maybe a constellation pattern or such to track where he's trying to. And he's giving some directions to his navigator. The others, the crew, are just kind of mulling about. There's a guy up in the crow's nest or whatever. What little he would be able to see, in the nighttime. But I guess why don't we have you all tell me a little bit about the characters that you are bringing, as much or as little as you want to tell me about their backstory or what your concept of their character is. So why don't we start with you, Dad?
My character is one of the dog folk. His name is Lucky, and he is a ranger, and he grew up rather poor, and he is not any purebred at all. He's a mutt, so but he got to be very good as a ranger, and that's what he is right now. So
Okay. And how about you, Tamara?
I am playing a tiefling monk named Yashazuit.
You don't want to know how I spelled that.
That's fine. However you spelled it is just fine. Um, just kind of looking for some adventure.
Awesome. And Dawson.
I will also be playing a dog folk. He goes by the name of Argos. Almost, you would say, a foil to everything Lucky is. He's the exact opposite in a sorts. He seems warlock. I'll mention that. Uh, old, older lad. I would say probably in his late 50s, early 60s. Purebred schnauzer. Nice long, like black, almost mustache. But, graying at the ends of it a little bit. And comes from a more, based on what you can see, he's wearing tattered but seems to be rather more expensive clothes. But it seems that whatever luxury he may have had at one point is not well upkept with.
Awesome. Hey, Jeff Boyardee, good to see you. So you see that Captain Thorn Price he's got a bandana on. He's got a little bit of gold piercing his ears. He's just always kind of very kind of calm, very stoic kind of disposition and whatnot. And he sits down the sextant and he's talking to his navigator, and he kind of motions for the three of you to meet with him up at the bridge. He says, won't be long now. Pretty soon we will be arriving at Cauldron. It is a volcanic island, and that is where our treasure hoard lies. Now, I need to know something about the three of you. I understand the two of you are natives to Thracia. You I know very little about, but I need to know something about those of whom I work with. You come here, you've accepted this contract with me. Of course, wealth is important to you, but what lies beneath that desire? What would you use your wealth for? What drives you into this life of adventuring?
I've never really had any wealth, so I'd like to know what it was like.
You're just in it for the thrill, for the chase. You haven't
Well,
thought through what you would do with it when you finally caught it.
no, but I'd look. Yeah, I'll find out. I'm sure there's a lot of things that I've done without that wealth could certainly get me.
I'll definitely tell you, it makes it a whole lot easier.
Good.
Well, how about you?
I was orphaned and grew up in a monastery, and I decided that wasn't the life for me. So now it's time to strike out on my own and kind of make my own way in the world. I'm a little bit younger, so I'm kind of trying to figure things out.
Yes. Well, whatever your reasons, I feel that I, for whatever reason, trust you all. And I must share with you that I maybe was a little more certain back in the tavern when we talked than I am right now. You see this map? And he pulls out it looks like this shimmering, almost like leather scale that has almost like some kind of a chart, kind of like burned or singed into, almost like it was burned into the flesh of whatever creature this leather came from. And he says, this is the map by which you will find the treasure within Cauldron.
Is this treasure very large? I mean, are we going to have a difficulty carrying all this treasure?
I would imagine so. Dragons tend to collect a great many treasures.
Oh, this is a dragon's horde.
Yes.
Okay, so maybe we will need more than 3 to carry it all.
Now you will. I hope my reputation precedes me some, and I think you will note that I did not ask you any questions about your experience with slaying dragons.
None.
Now, if I was concerned about a living dragon that stood between us and this treasure, a wise man would ask you such a question, yes?
Yes.
Then I did not ask you such a question. I do not believe that there was a dragon to be dealt with.
That would. I'd like there not to be a dragon.
This scale comes from the dragon whose horde we're after.
What scale?
He holds up the
That's
scale.
one scale?
Yes.
Wow. Must have been an
I
old
hope
dragon.
you wish at some point to regale us on how you acquire such a wonderful piece of decorum,
Well,
knowledge.
I would share with you if it was a good story, but it isn't. I purchased it. My fear is that there have been many reproductions of this map that have been made, and so while I believe that this is the original, um, we need to be quick. We need to be cautious in our movements. It isn't a dragon, I fear. It is rivals,
Opportunists.
opportunists. Ah, there it is. He holds up the sextant again. He says, Ildaver's scythe. That's the constellation we'll follow. And the navigator just seems to nod and kind of turns. He gives him some directions on like how angle the ship in certain number of degrees to the northwest or northeast, and they start you start heading in that direction. But you could see that Merkel kind of pacing about a little bit. You can tell he's a little bit maybe on edge as you're approaching, and you can see like not several hours later, the guy in the crow's nest kind of calls out that he's spotted Cauldron. And you can see kind of even in the the dim light of the moon, there's kind of an outline of an island kind of coming into view. You'll need to ready yourselves so you have all of your gear. You're prepared.
As prepared as I'll ever be.
Well, was there, did you say, earlier, I think you mentioned something about bringing pythons and climbing gear.
Yes.
Oh. Let me check my pack.
And if you want to retroactively, have purchased such things, absolutely.
Can I afford it? Is the real question.
Right.
Climbing gear. Nope.
We will say that Merkel gave you each 10 gold to just sign on, kind of expenses money, in anticipation that this 50% that you're going to receive from this dragon's horde would be an astronomical amount.
Not a potion of climbing. That's not the right thing.
I got rope anyway.
How much is the climber's cave?
It is 25 gold pieces.
It's 25.
Yep.
We can say that it gives you each 25.
I will
And if that
use
is your
that.
one thing that you want to buy, then you get to buy that. Or if you want
All
to
right.
buy other things, you can.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Focus the map in here. Cauldron is actually this island right here. So you would have left. He would have navigated you around through the channel. Actually, no. He would have gone around, and come up along the island there. So he will drop anchor. I don't know, 500 feet away or so, and then have you all jump into like a rowboat and essentially send you off. He will tell you that there are some particular instructions that you need to follow once you make land. And so he tells you that you are to row your ship to the southeast corner of the island. Look for a row of rocks to jut up out of the ocean and look like jagged shark teeth. And from there, you want to move 114 paces or 4 score plus 34 paces north. And there you'll find an entrance into one of the lava tubes. So you jump into your rowboat and you start making your way through the waters, embank the rowboat on the shore, and this is no problem for you to find and navigate and follow these instructions to find the entrance. Is there anything that you're doing in preparation or any conversation that you're having before you enter?
So, Miss Gistedu, how do you pronounce your name one more time?
Yeshazuit.
I almost had it wrong completely. Yeshezuit. Did I say that right?
Yes, you did.
Excellent. Miss Yeshezuit. Got it good?
Yep.
Excellent. Tell me, what is life like in the monastery?
It's pretty boring. There's a lot of meditation, a lot of self-discipline, and it's really, really boring. It's much more exciting out here.
It's not like those fun stories I've read from time to time of brewing monks making the finest ales and wine you could ever ask for.
Alas, I did not come from one of those monasteries. They were teetotalers.
Oh, he's okay. It's fine. How about you, Lucky? What is your heritage from?
I don't know my father.
It's really
I
shame.
Don't think my mother even knows my father, or at least which one was my father.
Oh, your mother must have been a very wonderful madam, I will say.
She had a wild night out, and
But does this question not elude you, pursue you to find said missing father?
there's no way that I could find it.
Oh, there's numbers of ways. I'm sure you could figure it out.
Well, no, I don't think so.
Not even like a letter, a note, perhaps a bit of tuft of fur, anything.
That was too long ago.
How old are you?
23.
Oh my, you are very young.
Not for a dog, folk. We mature at 10.
That is very true. I am very well aware of such information. How old might you be?
I'm in my early 20s.
Oh,
I'm not
surrounded-
exactly sure how old I am.
Oh, I don't know how to take that. I think that's a first for me of someone saying I not know how old I am. Interesting, excellent. So, what do you think this treasure is we're gonna find?
What do we think the treasure is that we're going to find?
Yes.
I don't know, but I hope it's exciting.
I hope it's barrels and barrels of gems. That would be wonderful to come upon.
You enter into the volcano, and it's pretty tight, little opening, but you easily find it with the directions that Thorn Price gave you. As you enter in, and you have a map. I'm not gonna give you this necessarily, but it basically shows you like kind of all the different tubes that you could be crawling around in. It highlights the path. So, as you're going through, I will say you have these choices to make. This is the path that is outlined on the map. Okay. So as you're navigating through the entranceway, you can see the walls of the lava tube are pitted like pumice. There's a sulfuric scent that's thick on the air. And after a short distance, the passage twists from the east, where you entered, to the north. And the lava tube ends at a sinkhole with the hardened stone flowing over the edge as if stuck in time. It almost like kind of just looks almost like a tongue, you know, that the lava having pushed through like eventually kind of solidified and just makes this kind of natural formation that dips down into the darkness. So it would seem that almost immediately you've come across a situation where, yes, you would have needed some climbing gear and such probably to navigate through here.
Can we see the bottom of it if we hold our torch over the...
With the torchlight, you can just barely see the bottom, roughly 30 feet down.
Okay. Yeah, we should be able to string a rope down there and easily get down there then.
And you can see that basically, like, once you're down there in the pit, there's two paths that lead left and right, and then one that goes straight. Your map would suggest you want to go down there and then go straight through.
As we're like peering down, I want to like kind of cock an ear up and have a little bit of a listen to see if there's any critters or any abnormalities than it being, you know, a lava hole.
Make a perception check.
Since I'm a dog folk, I get advantage on perceptions that involve hearing and smelling. That's a 22.
So maybe only by virtue of the fact that you have dog-like hearing, you can kind of very, very faintly kind of hear like what almost sounds like little, like dozens upon dozens of little rapping sounds on stone, but it's like super faint. Like it's not anywhere near you immediately.
What do you hear?
Some sort of rapping sound. I'm not quite sure what to make of it, but I don't like whatever it may be, considering our more peril situation.
Did it sound like footsteps or...
No, something different. Something rapping. I'm not sure.
rapping?
Whatever the case may be, he got like adjusts his like walking cane that he has with him, and like you see like him start to glow a little bit in like the chest region, and his like a little bit of, like ice seems to like accumulate and stick to him even in this hot environment. I'll cast Armor of Agathis upon myself.
Hey, that's pretty neat.
Oh, thank you. I learned it at the academy.
Oh, I never went to school.
Perhaps I might teach you a lesson or two. Now, who wants to be the brave one to go down first?
I don't mind. I'll do it.
What is your character?
Tiefling monk.
Monk?
Very dexy.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
Or at least hopefully.
I will follow.
I will also follow.
All right. So you're heading down first,
Mm-hmm.
and you're using your climbing gear.
Yes.
So, you can make a strength athletics check at advantage.
Okay. 6.
6. Oh. Um. So you end up falling. You'll take 3 points of falling damage as as you're using the climbing gear. You're just not maybe used to it. Like maybe you just forgot to, I don't know, click something. I don't know. But a rope fails on you and you end up tumbling down.
Ouch.
Are you all right?
That hurt.
All right, perhaps it's probably best that we be more extra careful going down. I have very brittle bones.
I'll go next. Fine.
You're using your climbing gear.
Yes.
All right. The strength athletics with advantage.
No advantage. Okay, that's 19.
Okay, no problem. You're able to scale down.
Oh, no. 16.
Yeah, still no problem. And Dawson.
Here we go. Climbing gear. That's 2 20s in a row.
Okay, and you get down as well. So, you climb down the flowstone formation, and you want to continue to go forward and follow the map. Who's holding the map, by the way?
I can hold the map. I'm ranger, suppose.
All right. So you progress forward. Maybe another 200 feet or so, and then the passage continues straight, or there is a meandering passage that kind of goes to the southwest.
Is it marked on our map of which that we should go straight?
That you should go straight.
Okay.
Is that the direction that you hear the rapping in?
The rapping you hear in the direction indicated by the map.
Yes. Unfortunately.
Okay.
Is it getting louder?
Yes.
Okay. So we are getting close to the source of the sound.
Whatever it might be.
Can we make it out yet to know what we're actually listening?
You can give me a perception check.
Okay. Oh, 20.
Okay. Sorry, your question was, can we make it out how close?
Are we close enough to hear the sound well enough that we can identify it?
Sounds like dozens of like really tiny feet moving about on stone.
It's rats.
The sound probably isn't. Probably smaller feet, or more. I don't know. More like an insect foot. Like it would be like without your dog hearing you, like you would have no chance of hearing it.
Right.
But just because they're rolling with advantage, they're hitting 20 pluses, you can kind of make it out.
That's a lot less fun than rats. You ever like had a spot of rat chasing with the lads before? Rat chasing. You're familiar with the sport, right?
Not particularly.
You know, you don't go out into the streets with a couple of your best monk bros and then take your clubs and start whacking rats in the street for sports.
That I have never done.
You should really try it sometime. It would be an absolute best. Right, Lucky? You've done it.
Yeah, they're fun to catch. Just grab them and shake them around.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Bugs, a lot less fun. Bugs are gross.
All right. Whacking rats, anything is possible. Let's raise the woof. The woof.
It's gonna be this all night.
It's gonna be this all night. That's why we put you behind Dawson, so he can't see it. So you continue forward. You probably go another 150 feet. The ceiling kind of adjusts. Like sometimes it gets as low as like 7 feet tall, and then other times the tunnel will expand a little bit and be like 12 feet tall. So it's very fluctuating and very uneven. You can imagine if you had to get into like a scuffle in these tunnels, it would be kind of precarious just because it's very unpredictable and not uniform, like going through these tunnels. There's places where you have to kind of squeeze and such. You get to a spot where the tunnel seems to kind of continue straight or kind of diverts to the northwest, which is where your map suggests.
And that's where the sound is coming from.
That's where the sound is becoming more prominent. You can probably start to hear it now, very
Okay.
faintly.
All right. I guess we're heading toward where the sound is, so we're going that way. Keep your eyes peeled for any movement.
Begin to move forward, and kind of accompanying the sound that you're hearing is precipitated by there's a soft, like kind of reddish glow coming from up ahead. This entire chamber thus far has been dark, although I think you all have dark vision. Dog folk have dark vision.
I don't think they do.
Oh,
I
okay.
believe we're illuminated by the torchlight that was mentioned.
Oh yeah, you've got a torch out. Got it. But the glow of your torchlight is met with like kind of this more reddish glow coming from up ahead, and you're noticing that the air is getting heavier and warmer. The chamber ahead is maybe 40 feet wide, 60 feet long, and the ceiling gets higher than any of the tubes that you've been in so far, maybe like 25 feet tall. And there's a flowstone river that cuts through the floor of the chamber. And it kind of bisects the chamber such that like the flowstone river is like 5 feet depressed from the rock on either side. So it's like kind of like its own little trench that just cuts through the chamber. But then on either side of the cavern, there are just a flurry of movement. So like this is where all that noise is that you can hear. Just like there's got to be like 30 plus giant fire beetles that are just like kind of clinging to the edge of the chamber, and it looks like they are feeding. There's kind of this bioluminescent like lichen that seems to be kind of growing in the crevices of the rock, and it seems like each of the beetles is kind of like getting their mandibles in there and kind of chewing on it. None of them really seem to be paying any attention to you as you're coming in.
Now you say they're giant
They're like
beetles.
dog-sized. That's what it says.
Okay, dog size.
And if you
What
recognize,
kind of a dog size?
Not
Poodle?
a man dog. But, I don't know.
if you recognize what that fungus might be, that's something I've never seen before.
I don't think I've seen it before either.
You said it was glowing red?
The beetles are glowing red.
Oh.
The lichen itself is casting light,
Oh,
but it's more of like a lime green kind of glow.
okay. So there's luminescence items down here. Bugs and lichen. So just
You
leave
might
the beetles
recognize.
alone, and maybe we won't.
I don't know if you know who would have done that art.
Yeah, that was me. Uh,
This is your fault. You did this.
anyway, um, let's just try to ignore the beetles, and maybe they'll leave us alone. But keep an eye on them.
Mhm.
See if we can bypass them.
Right.
All right, we're gonna try and skirt past these beetles.
Are you going down into like the flowstone? Are you staying up on the shelf?
Well, you said they were up on the shelves, weren't they?
They're up on the shelves, kind of towards the cavern wall where the lichen's growing.
Yeah.
Do you
What
think?
What do you guys think?
I don't know. I'm gonna not. The farther away I am from, molten rock that could melt my fur in an instant, the better. I mean, being in a volcano is not a good start. But do you think these creatures have some weird like dance they do that you could mimic and like do little bug dance so they won't bother us?
Uh,
That'd be a pretty good idea.
I'm good with animal handling, but I don't know if that applies to bugs.
Bugs are animals in my books. I mean, they go, you know.
The freaking dogs are as big as humans, and the bugs are as big as dogs.
What has this world come to?
Is there any? Can I make some sort of a observation about whether the insects give any sort of a warning sign if the you know if the lava is if the volcano becomes active or dangerous? I mean,
Make a nature check.
Look at him. He's very focused. He's observing. This is wonderful to see.
nature, not animal handling. 15.
From what you can tell, fire beetles are not too bothered by the heat. So they might be a poor
Okay, so
gauge on that.
we ain't going to get warned by them. So we'll just have to keep our own senses up for it.
Is there any, I mean, looking at it, is there any way that we can kind of keep our distance from the beetles and like go down the shelf? Or is it like they're just everywhere on the shelf and you're
They're-
gonna bump into one?
They're pretty much like on the shelf. You could try to bypass them on the shelf. You would be visible to them.
Sure.
Versus if you're in the trench, you would have it'd be kind of like out of sight. And
Mhm.
so like if the primary concern is staying out of sight of the beetles, that would be a better route. But if you're concerned about, just realize like it's solid. Like there is no evidence of like active lava pooling up or anything like that.
I don't know. I'm comfortable going down in the shelf. Going down through the lower part.
What do you think?
That seems to be the best idea so far.
Good with me.
All right, you climb down onto the flowstone, and you can all give me stealth checks at advantage.
23.
23,
25.
25.
12.
Okay, yeah, no problem. You guys cut through the flowstone chamber. None of the beetles even turn to look at you or start using their antennae to sense you out. They're too preoccupied. So you continue forward, maybe about another 100 feet or so. Um, Tunnel continues going straight, or there is a offshoot that goes to the northeast. Map is telling you to continue straight.
Straight?
Straight and narrow. Yeah, we're going following the map straight ahead.
All right. The lava tube then continues forward and opens up into another chamber, but the dimensions here and the ceiling are cloaked in thick smoke that seems to be steaming and hissing from the walls or maybe the ceiling. You're not too sure. You kind of like choke in a little bit of this air, and it just kind of like burns and um, almost feels like it's just coating your lungs, and something that just makes you kind of almost immediately kind of hoarse. But through the gloom and the hazy smoke, you kind of see two globe-like formations that are protruding from the ceiling. And then, as your kind of awareness adjusts to the room a little bit, you're realizing that the smoke is actually coming from these. Probably best you can tell is like it almost seems like rock formations that formed from like globular lava that was like dripping from like an open vent or something in the ceiling and just kind of pooled and created these globes of rock in the ceiling.
They're dripping.
No, I'm just saying like you
Oh.
can imagine that that's how they formed from lava from an open vent long ago, but they just kind of like almost seem like they kind of ballooned out and then cooled. But there must be some fissures or something in it because there's like smoke coming out of them.
Okay.
All right. Remind me not to walk directly beneath those.
Be careful of any of this gases that are spurting out. We never know if there's any poisonous stuff coming out of some of this.
You think we could plug them?
I wouldn't try that.
All right, pick evens or odds.
Odds.
You hear a voice coming from up above saying, no, don't do that. Please don't do that. This is my home. And then you see kind of like fluttering down out of like one of the tubes is this little tiny little almost devilish looking creature with like these tiny little wings, and it itself is kind of like smoking. It's got just kind of an impish face. Hey,
Howdy.
visitors!
How now, stranger?
Why don't I tell you my name? Then we won't be strangers anymore. We'll be friends. My name's Bloat.
Your name is Bloat?
Bloat.
Bloat.
Yeah.
Excellent, Bloat. I am Argos.
I'm lucky. Do you know it's unhealthy?
You know what? I'm lucky that you came here today because I was looking for a friend, someone to play some games with me.
Oh, it's unhealthy to smoke though.
I've been trying to quit, but I guess I just hang out with the wrong crowd.
Okay.
Do you want to play a game with me or what?
We are kind of on a mission right now, so I'm not sure. Maybe
Oh, a mission, huh?
yeah.
Wow. What is it?
Anybody else come through here lately?
Lately?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was there?
Yeah, there were some people that came through here. They didn't want to play games either.
What happened to them?
I don't know.
Oh, they just
Are you from around here?
Yeah, I'm from right up there.
It's a marvelous home you have made for yourself.
Thanks. It's just me and my brother down here.
You have a brother.
Yep, he's the bad one. I'm the good one.
You're the good one. He's the bad one.
Uh-huh.
Duly noted, Mr. Bloat. Would you say you have a good general knowledge of this area?
Yeah, I would say that.
Perhaps we could make a exchange of sorts. We can probably play your game,
Heck yeah. Let's do it.
and you could help us get through here to be unlike the previous party that came through here.
That's right. Okay. See?
I think we're all gonna. We can agree to these terms. You think?
Well, what's the game?
The game's called Stack.
Stack.
Mm-hmm. Right this way. And you kind of, oh, wait a minute. I put it away. Sorry. Because I'm good. I put it away.
Absolutely. You are the best.
Don't go now. He flies up to the little rock formation up top. And then he's like, okay, maybe don't stand directly underneath.
I take one big step to the left.
He just starts chucking down like these big like copper ingots, or just like thunk 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 dropping down. Like I don't know, like a shit ton of these things. He's just like dropping them down.
You said copper ingots?
Yeah, they're like copper ingots. And then he starts flying up. Wee, 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 wee. Okay. And he starts like stacking them up 3 by 3 by 3 by 3 by 3 until it makes a nice little ingot tower. And he says, okay. So, we each take turns pulling a copper ingot. You don't want this thing to spill over. As soon as it falls, you lose.
We don't want that.
Yeah. So, I'm offering information
Mm-hmm.
and 1 second. He flies back up to his little rock formation.
Group, this is so much money right here. Just look at that.
And then he flies back down, and he's got a little bottle in his hands. And he's like, I'll give you 1 bottle of that stuff if you can beat me. Now, what are you offering me?
what is that bottle? What is that?
That is a potion.
Of what?
It's a potion of feel-good medicine.
Never heard of that.
Hmm.
Have you?
Potentially. I've
Oh.
had a few potions in my day.
Well, I'm not familiar with magic stuff like you are.
Can I kind of give it like a more of a quizzical look? Is it maybe like an arcana check to see if I can discern
Sure.
what type of potion it might be of? Because there's multiple versions of feel good stuff. I mean, there's liquid courage, what some might call, or practical good stuff. 13.
It looks like it's probably standard potion of healing.
That's a pretty generous prize, I'd say.
I hope you have got something good for me. How about you each offer something?
Ooh.
Let's just play for fun.
Okay. And he takes his potion back.
I don't really have, anything to really offer, so we can just play for fun. That's fine.
I mean, if you want a prize of my sort, and I'm going to produce from my pouch, as said in my adventuring gear, a little bag of sand. This comes from the far off island of Essos. Brought to me by the 5th Duke of the 3rd semester.
Make a persuasion check.
For reference, it really is just in my gear, just this little bag of sand.
Yeah.
It's all it says.
But you told a story with it.
It was bestowed upon me on my second delegatory mission to persuade of possible trade routes with the potential island. I rolled a 2. 7.
Okay, that's pretty good. What do you got?
I don't have much. I have a scroll case with notes in it from my
Oh.
prayers.
Your prayers?
Yes.
Are you a god?
Really want to say yes to that, but
You just look over and you see Argos just like,
Okay. Okay, so cool sand from some place no one's ever heard of, and prayer notes from a god, and you're offering friendship. Cool.
Well, I have,
All right.
I have a bell I could offer.
Okay, what's cool about your bell?
Well, you put it on a cat, see, and then you know where that cat is at all times, because otherwise they will sneak
We
up
don't have a
on you.
lot of cats.
you
in
could
the
put it on your brother.
volcano.
Yeah.
Oh,
If you get that on your brother, you know when he's coming. Then.
yeah. You guys wish that there was a bell on him. He's a dick. Okay, we'll play.
where is your brother?
I don't know. He's not here. That's all I care
He
about.
doesn't have his bell on him.
Yeah. Okay. Why don't you start? Whoever. It doesn't matter.
I'll start.
Okay, you start. All right, make which one are you going? Are you going for like a base one, or are you going for one in the middle, on the side?
I'll go for one in the middle.
Okay. Make dexterity check.
Okay, dex. 21.
Okay, no problem. You slip it out. Oh, you're so good at this. Okay. I've been practicing though. And he's gonna like fly, and he's gonna go for like one, like a tricky one in the middle. That one. He
falls over right away.
Oh no! He just like flies into it and falls over. Oops! Guess the game's over.
Oh, man, we were just getting started.
All right, here you go. Here's your potion. What do you want to know?
Well, in all honesty's sake, we are a bit of explorers of sorts. We were told of something wonderful and spectacular deeper within the caverns here.
You're looking for gold.
Precisely.
Yeah,
Well-
you'll find it.
Well, we didn't know exactly what the treasure consisted of, but gold would be on the list, I would think.
Yeah, a lot of people come in here. They're saying they want to find gold. I never see them leave.
Oh. Maybe your brother's guarding it or something, you know.
What can you tell us about your brother?
He's not nice. His name's Bloke. He will probably try to poison you.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't. I gave you a potion of healing that you could drink and it would be fine. But he'll probably give you poison. So don't drink any potions from him.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He
Yeah.
would never.
Oh. And don't play stack with him because he'll just ruin the game every time.
Oh,
Like,
is he the
he'll
type-
do what I just did, but intentionally.
Oh. It's a bit
It's
of a
different when it's an accident.
a bit of a sore loser.
Yeah. Don't take any advice from
Mhm.
him. He will lead you. He will tell you to go certain ways through the tunnels, and it'll probably you'll probably get eaten by a mimic or something.
That would be most dreadful.
Yeah. But those are the kinds of jokes that he likes. But you can ask me where to go, and I will tell you exactly where to go, and I wouldn't lie to you, and I would not lead you astray.
I trust him 100% with my life.
I don't trust anyone that much.
Oh.
We played stack with him. How bad could he be?
We're stack bros.
He said he was really good at it, though.
I mean, we all have off days.
Okay. All right.
Hey, stack bros are better than blood bros.
Okay. I trust you. You're part of my.
Once you go stack, you never go back.
You're part of my pack.
Oh, we're doing a thing. Okay.
Huh? What? What are we doing?
This conversation's kind of whack, huh?
Oh,
You know, just us sitting in a lava chamber playing stack. Just having a good time.
Do you think that my homes kind of look like a sack?
A little. I guess
A little bit, huh?
It spits a little bit.
Two globes hanging down.
Yeah, your two globes hanging down. When you put your stack pile into your sack, I can see it being.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
how do you get all this heavy copper back? Put it away.
Very carefully, one at a time. I'll put it back up there.
Okay. Should we move on then? He's got his copper things to put away. So
He starts flying them up one by one.
Like as he's going up, I'm just going to look through the group and say, I really want a couple pieces of this copper ingot. Just going to say that right now. Ooh, big wink.
Oh, you guys are still here, huh? Dink.
do you want to try? I don't want to make him mad. We've got bigger.
Yeah.
Perhaps if we assist him as he's going out, he comes.
Don't have to leave. I mean, you guys can stay really as long as you want. I'm really lonely.
Oh, don't worry about it. I mean, we could help him lift him up, and we just steal 3 from the bottom. Just 3 from the bottom. Just like
I'm not looking to steal from him.
Oh, come on.
I'd rather go for the gold.
Yeah.
Okay.
Worry about copper.
Are you guys hungry? I could probably fix you up something.
No, we gotta move on.
Okay.
Have a wonderful time.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
All right, you leave the smoky chamber.
Yeah.
All right. You continue forward. Maybe just like another 100 feet, there's a tunnel that goes to the northwest, or you can keep going straight.
The map indicates going straight. I
Straight.
assume.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Avoid any brothers while we're here.
And I think I will make a check. We'll do a wandering monster check. Okay. Tunnel keeps going. It would keep going straight, but your map suggests going to a tunnel that diverts from the main path to the southeast. Do you want to take that?
What do you think we're missing out on if we don't follow exactly where the map leads us?
Yeah, we're gonna follow the map.
Yeah.
All right. You continue following the map. Ahead, the corridor is bathed in natural light. There are several shafts of daylight that pierce the darkness from the ceiling and reveal a tangle of vines. The tube is bisected by a steep crevasse about 20 feet across. If you look down with your light, it looks like it goes down maybe about 25 feet.
So there's vines. You said.
Yep. Kind of a side view is like this. Big deep pit, vines going across, light that's kind of filtering down from the ceiling.
Okay, so the vines actually across the
Yeah.
the
You-
entire,
You could Tarzan it if you wanted.
and it's how deep did you say it was?
About 25 feet.
25 feet.
Hey, I
these-
fell from 30 feet earlier. It kind of sucks, but
Do these vines look
Strong
I-
enough?
yeah, strong enough? Or they, I guess, are they vines, or are they like roots of like trees?
They look like they're vines. Give me a survival check,
For
or if you want to assess the strength of the roots or the vines.
all right,
Teamwork makes the dream work.
23.
Yeah, you're tugging, and you feel like there's a couple here, and you can pick them out and kind of point to the ones that you think are the substantial ones that you would suggest if you're going to use these as a kind of swinging rope connection over to the other side. Like, you've got a path, but it's going to be strength athletics checks to do that.
Okay. We gonna go the Tarzan
Tarzan.
the Tarzan route.
I'm Tarzaning.
Okay.
Nat 20.
No problem. You get through,
Yeah.
get over to the other side.
Yeah, the monk is probably the best at it. I'm gonna try and go across now with the
Okay.
line.
You're up next.
Strength.
Yep. Strength athletics.
Okay, that's a 20.
Okay. No problem.
I was seeing if there's a way if I could tie myself off with my harness from my climber's kit to aid in my attempt to get across. I'll roll my athletics check. 13? 12. Never mind. That's minus 1.
Yeah.
12.
You get across.
I don't like this.
No problem.
Yeah, the old guy got across. That's good.
And as you get across the other side, you just hear, "Well done, well done." And kind of fluttering down from like the skylight, you see a little smoky Mephit. "Wow, you guys are really good at swinging across the other side."
Who are
What
you?
was his name? Whose name was Biff or something?
Bloke.
Bloke.
"You know my name. That's awesome.
Yes, Mr. Fantastical Bloke.
You must have met my brother.
Yes, we did.
I bet he made you play stack with him.
He did.
And I bet he lost right away, huh? Kind of suspicious, don't you think?"
He did talk a big game.
Uh-huh. Yeah, did he give you a potion?
You guys know each other really well.
Yeah. I wouldn't drink it if I were you. He likes to slip a little poison in his potions.
You want to drink it?
Oh, that's what I'm telling you not to.
Oh, well,
I'd be immune to it myself, but it still tastes like, ugh.
we haven't drank it.
Mm.
So
That's
you
good.
guys don't really get along, do you?
We're kind of touch and go a little bit. He doesn't like that I win when we play stack all the time. He doesn't like that I don't just stay at home. I like venturing out. I like checking out the caverns, like over here, you know. Hey, by the way, did you know there's some pretty cool stuff in that pit over there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Some glinting gold.
Wow. That sounds fascinating.
Yeah.
Do you ever go down there and get it yourself?
I thought about it, but I'm too scared.
Oh, wow.
Why? What's down there?
I don't know. I think there's some nests of something down there. It's a good thing you didn't fall in.
Big nasties, I bet.
Yeah. Some winged creatures. They come and go from the skylight here. But if I'd seen you coming, I would have told you and warned you about it. But it's not a big deal. You made it okay. Do you need help navigating through these tunnels? I could help you out.
It's okay. We got a map.
Oh, okay. There's just one way to go. You just go this way. You're trying to find the dragon's gold.
Oh, you know all about it.
I heard about it. Some other guys mentioned it.
Oh,
What happened to them?
I don't know. I haven't seen them.
Oh,
They didn't want to go down the pit either.
yeah, it's okay.
Oh, okay.
Maybe we'll get it on the way back.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
It'd be, yeah. After you do really good at everything else, you should go down there. Okay.
There is a little bit on Argos's mind that he is a little bit tempted to kind of like have just like a glance over the ledge and like peek down the hole.
Make a perception check.
Or
You just don't see anything. It's just like dark. You're looking for some kind of like big treasure or something, and like you're just not focused on the little details. Okay. You gonna keep going?
Yeah.
Yep.
You keep going. You notice that he's kind of fluttering behind you, like 30 feet behind you, just following you.
so how did you find yourself coming into this cavern here, bloke?
I've just been checking out all the lava tubes. I've found a lot of good stuff.
Oh, it's fascinating. You from around here, or are you from a different island?
I'm from this island. I live in the volcano. I was here when it was more active than it is now. It hasn't been very active since the dragon hasn't been around.
How long ago was that?
Maybe 30 years. Not that long. Probably long for you. You're probably half dead, huh?
I don't know. I've never made it to 30 yet.
Oh. Yeah. There's somebody must have gotten some treasure though from the dragon horde. I see there's like trickles of gold coins all over in the caverns. You look around at the edge. When you're walking down the tubes, just look along the edge where the wall meets the floor. Like sometimes you'll see little coins there.
I'll keep my eyes
Good
out
tip.
for it.
Yeah.
You ever pick a lot of it up yourself?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes. Bring it back to my little lava ball in the
Got
other
your-
room.
Got your own little,
Your little sack.
your own
My
little,
little sack, my lava
your
sack.
own little stash there.
Yeah. My brother collects the ingots. I got a big treasure hoard
Oh,
of liquid coin that you can spend if I ever go to a store.
liquid.
You know, like that people exchange for goods and services. He's got these big honking ingots. What are
Yeah.
you gonna do with that?
Well, you gotta sell 'em
I like
first,
playing-
I guess.
Play stack. That's what you do
Wow.
with those.
I play quarters. All right.
I think your
All
brother
right.
misses you.
Yeah, he's
He keeps all he ever talks about is you. Apparently, from the whole 5 minutes we met him.
lava sack. Ew. Yeah. Hey, Jeff, thank you for the subscription. Appreciate it. Yeah, so you keep walking. He's just like fluttering like 30 feet behind you. Like he's just like following you.
We have a stalker.
Oh, don't mind me. We're just going the same way, I guess.
It's a bit awkward.
It's a little weird.
Bless you.
Thank you.
As you're continuing, you keep following the map, or
I think we're 100%
100%
staying
following.
on the path.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. I won't keep asking you then. Just know that there are other paths that you could divert off if you want. But as you continue, you're in another chamber. It's like maybe 20 feet in diameter. The northern wall appears to be another hardened lava flow. it has a lot of twisting features, and you can see the Mephit just kind of floats forward, and he points. He's like, "I see something glinting there. Do you see it?" And sure enough, you can see that there's like, I don't know, maybe like a handful of coins sitting there. He's like, "Told you."
Pretty cool. Now this is just on the ground, or
It's
where?
on the ground, yeah, kind of where the wall and the floor meet.
Mhm.
And as you look over there, you've got your torch out. You're holding the torch?
Well, actually, I don't have a torch. I have a
Or
lantern.
lantern, okay.
Okay.
As you're holding up the lantern, it almost looks as if there's like a body or something that's like encased in the hardened lava. Like a skeleton, kind of petrified, or
That's not a good sign.
well, you're lucky. That guy is not.
What happened to that poor chap?
Looks like he got fucking burned.
I'm not sure if I want to touch those coins.
It's not burning now. He's long dead. You can take him. It's no big deal.
How come you don't pick them up?
I've got enough.
Oh.
I don't. Where would I put him?
In your
In your sack.
My sack's full.
I mean, I'd say we're gonna have this very mutual exchange of witty banter. I think it's at least would be prudent and good faith that you at least show us that we're not going to turn into that. If you just touch the coin, just be like, "I have coin," and then you'd be all good. If you really want to prove your brother that you are the better brother,
I don't want to prove. I don't need to prove to him anything.
excellent, but you need to prove it to us because he spotted so much garbage about you of how you're the worst brother, you're the evil one, everything you say is a lie.
Yeah, but I'm the good one. He's the bad one.
Now we're all confused. I mean, we don't have anything to go on here.
Look, if I go over there and I pick up those coins and nothing happens, that's going to prove to you that I'm super good. Like,
well,
if I was super evil, I would just do that and then be like, look, it's safe. And that would be the trick.
I got nothing. I mean,
You think
It's fine. We'll find more coins. Like, these coins aren't that special. If you want them,
Well, I'm-
great. If
All
not,
right, I'm gonna walk over and pick up a coin.
okay. You go over and pick up a coin. And as soon as you do, like, this big splotch of like green slime that was clinging up above, like, falls on your head. You can make a dex save to try to avoid it. You see it, like, you go and you kneel down. You're like, you feel like a little bit of it drip.
she's really
18.
dexterous.
18. So you feel like a little bit of it drip and kind of burns your skin, and you manage to like flip out of the way before this big splotch like drops down.
Yeah,
and just, like,
I
starts
knew she could.
dissolving the rock. And he
Good.
goes, "Oh shit! See, that could have been me if I would have gone and gotten those coins.
well, why
Right.
didn't you say that?
I didn't know.
You knew.
I didn't know.
Well, Mr. Biff Bloke,
Bloke.
you truly are a bloke.
See, I'm lucky. That's why I didn't do that.
Okay, well, she's pretty lucky too. She
Yeah.
didn't die or anything.
very
so-
I didn't
dexterous.
die.
Impressive.
Good job.
That was very impressive, I will say. I don't think I would have done nearly as well as you.
And then you realize the coin that you have, like the gold on it is like kind of rubbing off, and you realize it's just a copper coin.
Okay. This is copper. It's not even gold.
Oh man!
Did
Maybe-
you?
Somebody
But
painted it.
Did you?
What?
Did you
I
purposely
wouldn't do that.
gild these coins to lure in this poor, unsuspecting fellow to his demise?
How dare you insinuate that I don't have better things to do with my time?
You don't. You live in a lava hole. playing with your lava sack with your liquid gold. He has liquid gold to coat these copper coins. You've been had, sir.
What?
I can see it now. You collect this liquid gold. You get these poor adventurers' coppers, dunk them in the liquid gold to make it gilded, and then place these things for your own amusement.
Guilty. What do you want me to say?
Say you're sorry.
I'm not gonna do that. Okay, sorry.
Let's just move on.
Right,
You
yeah.
know, we
I'm gonna go tell my brother I got someone to take my coin. He flies away.
Liquid gold in your lava sack.
Yep. That's where we're at.
I have the highest faith in, I don't know, methods, but it could have been better. You know, I thought just a little bit, it could have been good. Just a little bit.
When I had you tell me odds or evens, I was determining which one you'd meet at that time.
Oh,
And then when I rolled the random encounter, it was the other guy. So I was like, ah, that's perfect.
nice.
So you continue forward. The lava tube widens to about 15 feet here. The ceiling of this twisting passage is lined with knob-like protrusions, like the spine of some kind of great beast.
You know, it's almost sort of beautiful being in this horrible, probably body melting place. You see the wonders that nature can bestow upon things, you know?
What are your passive perceptions?
12.
12.
14.
14. That's the one I needed. You notice that as you come into the room, along the southern wall, there's a little niche kind of at the base of the wall. And you can see like a pair of boots in there attached to a body. Almost like somebody maybe like crawled on there or something.
So,
So you see the bottoms, the soles of the boots.
okay, so can't really see the body, really.
Not really.
Okay.
But you could, I mean, you can tell there's a form in there.
Okay, just
Poke at it.
poke the boots.
Nothing happens.
Well, I don't need any boots. Anybody else need any?
You can maybe hear, you poke at it, you can kind of hear rattling like bones.
Bones.
Bones are good.
I don't need no boots. You want those boots?
Probably not the boot. Maybe.
They want to know your perception.
Dogs and Wolf Possum. Yeah, that's a good thing I'm not looking at that screen. What do you think? Body and whole bones? He could have something pretty good, or we could learn how he met his demise.
Try to investigate.
I have this really long stick. I produce a quarterstaff. We can see what he's got in there.
You can make an investigation check.
Two.
There's definitely a skeleton in there.
Okay.
It doesn't have any armor or weapons that you can see.
All right.
Although you can see that in its hands, it's got like a wooden box that it's clinging to.
Okay.
I think it's clutching to.
So in order to get the wooden box, we're gonna have to pull the skeleton out.
Yeah, probably.
I'm just gonna, I guess for starters, like take my quarterstaff and kind of just like slide it under in the hole a bit, like through the pelvis into the ribcage, kind of just like lift and just like it's kind of like you
Sure.
know kebab them out.
Kebab, kebab the folks up. Yeah.
Sorry, sir, but I don't believe you will.
I think it doesn't bring like it isn't hanging onto the box so tightly that it drags that out as well. But you know, you get the whole skeleton and the boots and everything out.
So someone's gonna have to crawl
Still
in.
got like a leather belt kind of hanging off of its pelvis bone.
So someone's gonna have to crawl in and get that. Can you use your staff to kind of try and
I
pull,
can
pull that box out, or
I could certainly try, and if no one stops, I'm gonna like get on my belly
Wow.
and like get my stick,
Kind of hockey stick it out.
just like trying to fish it out
Sure,
as best
yeah,
as I
yeah.
can.
You can do that. Yeah, it comes out. It's kind of an ordinary looking like box. Like it's not. It looks like something, you know, seventh grade shop class. You know, you cobble together. Like it's pretty. Like it's sturdy.
so it doesn't have
It's
a
got
lock
hinges.
on it at all, does it? Or
It does have a lock. Yeah, it's got kind of a rudimentary lock on it.
okay, I'm gonna try and make sure it's not booby trapped or anything. You know.
Okay. Make investigation check.
How do you think this poor kebab lad died?
Obviously trying to get the box. I don't know.
That is true.
7.
But you think it was the box that killed
Seems
him? or
safe.
Something worse.
I'm gonna pick the lock.
Do you think
Okay.
we should look at the bones before he gets too? Oh, he's picking it. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna die. Oh no. Oh jeez.
Go ahead.
Now what do I got? Shake.
Thieves' tools check would be dexterity. I assume you're proficient,
Yes.
so you add your proficiency bonus to that also.
19.
19. All right. So the good news, you can open the box. The bad news, as you are putting your thieves' tools
Yeah.
into the hole of the lock, they're metal, and they dissolve away almost immediately and turn into this like brown dust. At the moment that you unlock the box, which then flies open, and you just see this blinding light as kind of a beam and arc of energy flies out and conjures before you this kind of bulbous creature with a big long kind of flail-like tail, two big antennae. It almost looks like a big boulder on legs, and its antennae are moving towards all of the metal things that you might have. So we'll roll initiative.
Oh no!
So hold on. We'll use this. Did you bring a figure? Yeah. Cool.
Nice.
I brought one from my other campaign too. Just happened to have it with me.
So go ahead and position your
Right.
characters in there. I don't have a rust monster mini, I don't think.
Did you paint that?
No, it was
No.
like just bought that way. I haven't painted. I'm kind of lazy. I buy them pre-painted
Oh, there's
mostly.
nothing wrong with that. I like the tentacles, the fire, well,
Right.
yeah, tentacles behind it. That's pretty nice.
Supposed to be a warlock. I think it's probably a bard's black tentacles or something like that.
We'll just use this guy.
So I imagine we're like hanging out over here.
Yeah, just throw me anywhere in there.
Battle cam.
The battle cam.
He destroyed my thieves' tools.
Ooh, he did what?
Destroyed my thieves' tools.
No, you know how expensive those are? I don't know, because I'm not a thief.
He stole
They're not cheap.
Oh,
them.
Luckily, he didn't destroy you.
You better hide if you got anything metal.
All right.
Do I have metal things?
So
My
here's
money.
how we're gonna do initiative, just because I'm lazy. Everybody rolls initiative. Whoever wins, it'll start with you. We'll do it like kind of Shadow Dark way. You get to choose which way the order goes, clockwise or counterclockwise around the table with the winner.
It's definitely not me.
13.
10.
3.
I had an 11. Was it you then? You were the highest. So
Wow. 13 wins it.
13 wins it. So, what would you like to do?
Let's go clockwise.
All right. So, action starts with your character. Yasazawit? Is that what it was?
Shazuit, yeah.
Yasazawit?
All right. I am going to. Where is he? He's right in front of me. Okay. Since he's looking for metal, I'm going to do an unarmed strike. 16 to hit.
That hits.
And unarmed strike is just 1 plus your bonus, right?
You're a monk, so you should be D4 at level 1.
Is it? I missed that, so I'm sorry about that. But
I think
Alright.
under martial arts is the
Yeah.
term.
okay,
Yeah, for anybody
4.
except you, it would be 1 plus.
right?
But,
Okay, yeah, that's a 4 damage,
4, okay.
and then bonus attack is 14 to hit
That hits.
for 3.
3. So as you're hitting him, he's got kind of a pretty hard, like, kind of armored shell, but you could feel like you kind of hear the crack, like you're puncturing through. And then I'll go to Argos.
I will move up and, like a very disgruntled older man, pull out my cane, which is a mace, and say, "That is not good polite manners," and bonk him on his head with my cane. Here we go. That's pretty good. 20 to hit.
Hits.
4. Nice. 9 points of damage.
All right. It becomes the rust monster's turn. None of you probably have a ton of metal. You're probably like the one that has the most. What do you got that's metal? You have a sword?
Short sword.
Short sword? All right. He
Or some daggers.
make a dexterity saving throw. The antennae are going to try to get at your sword.
That would be 15.
15. Okay. You managed to dodge out of the way. Your turn. Lucky.
Am I too close to fire my bow?
You could. You just be at disadvantage.
Okay, I'm gonna fire my bow.
I think since we're dog folk, we have pack tactics. I completely forgot that.
Oh, you're right.
Oh.
So it wouldn't negate because you'd have advantage because you have an ally within 5 feet. So just roll normal.
Doop, 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 doop. Well, normal rolling is worse yet. 6, 12.
He's like kind of coming towards you with his antennae, and you're kind of backpedaling, and you fire off a shot. It just misses, like it hits like right before he steps forward. Um, uh, Yashazowitz, Yashazowit,
Shazuit.
Shazowit.
Yeah.
Is there a ya at the front?
Yeah, it's just like a Y apostrophe. Yeah.
Come on, Schwarzwitz.
All right, another unarmed strike. 15 to hit
Hits.
for 6.
All right.
All right.
Bonus attack. 6 is going to miss, I'm assuming.
Argos.
I'm gonna cane him again at advantage because pack tactics. That'll be a 17 to hit him
Hits.
for 7 points of damage.
What are you hitting him with?
My mace
Your
cane.
mace. You crack him on the skull, and he just kind of falls down. Feet kick out from under his body.
Now, don't be destroying any more of people's property. They pay good money for that.
Hate those fuckers.
Everyone good? Everyone all right? Everyone's still feeling fine.
My poor thieves' tools.
Yep. Erase your thieves' tools. You have to buy some new ones.
Perhaps your thieves' was lost was our gain, and I guess the gain of the captain too. What's in the box?
There's nothing else in the box.
There's nothing else in the box.
We got robbed. So if we accrue losses, that means the captain also accrues the losses too. So he has to pay half for your thieves' tools. Is that how that works?
I like that. I like that.
It definitely is not in your contract. But price.
Should have been.
All right. So moving ahead, the lava tube winds its way back and forth before sloping down to the next chamber. The ceiling in this next area is maybe 15 feet high, and the cavern is at least 30 feet wide. But as you examine your area, your lantern is blocked by inky darkness that conceals most of the chamber.
So there's a magical darkness here.
That's rather peculiar.
The lantern won't penetrate it.
Can we still hear sound from within, like the darkness? Like, say, if I were to pull out my handy dandy walking cane, my quarterstaff, and I'll kind of like tap the inside of where it starts like getting like real dark. Do we hear like a echo back, or
You do, yes.
oh,
Indeed.
indubitably?
Oh, and then the beer he's drinking is called Indeed, too.
It is.
Ooh,
Indeed.
indeed, yeah.
Yes.
We're only getting started. I gotta stop looking at it. It's too much. Well, crew, how do you think we should go about doing such a task of relying upon our senses more than our sight? I guess a sight is a sense of sorts. Do you think our map details any suspicious holes within the darkness?
I don't think it says anything about that.
Perhaps we form a line with each other. I could walk forward with us and use my quarterstaff to kind of tap forward and see we don't fall into unsuspecting holes.
Okay.
Perhaps we can feel a breeze. I'm sorry, I'm too much cavern dust. You know how it works. Perhaps we can feel a breeze blowing within that can lead us into a better chamber than such places like this.
Okay.
So you're gonna be the lead of the train and tap with your cane, and then I don't know, Lincoln
Yeah.
in the middle, and then Lucky at the
You
caboose.
could be better than me in this one.
We do have
I
instinctive.
have dark vision, but that's not going to help with this is magical darkness.
This is advanced darkness.
Yeah.
We do have instinctive, so we have proficiency in insight, perception, and survival.
So
It's
Yeah.
dark.
Use the cane to make sure that there's no hole that you're going to step in.
So how are you navigating forward? Through the middle to the southern wall, northern wall? Some other way?
let's say, oh boy, I'm the one that has to make the decision. I'll say I'll hug more towards the northern wall, using kind of, I wouldn't say the wall as a guide of sorts, but enough to know, like, if I go like tap like this, I know it's like tap the side of it, I know it's still there, but kind of like having the core staff like lead the way
Okay.
and see if it hits any protrusions or anything that would be
Kind of
untoward.
tapping the floor and the northern wall.
Yeah, I'd say it's more of like a dragging, like a click, 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 like it's like rolling on the floor a bit. Oh,
Okay. And maybe like knocking into the northern wall
Yep.
to make sure it's still there. As you're doing that, maybe like five, 10, 15, like 40 feet in, you can feel like there's like a corridor. Like it feels like a pronounced, like suddenly there's a shift and there's like a tunnel that like the wall seems to like suddenly bend to the north. Almost like there's like a tunnel that exits from the chamber that you're in. And you'd be able to like maybe like tap and confirm that it's actually an exiting tunnel, not just like more room.
Now, is that marked on the map as the way to go?
You can't see the map.
I know, but I've been staring at the map the whole time. I've been staring at the map the whole time, so I was wondering if I. Knew
Yeah.
that.
There's like a diversionary tunnel that, but your map doesn't tell you to go that way.
There's an opening. Should we go for it, do you think? Perhaps gain our bearings. Take a second to not be in complete pitch black darkness.
No, don't go that way.
Okay.
I think we still need to go straight.
I don't know which way is straight anymore. Do you know which way is straight anymore? Because I am completely lost at this point.
I mean, I doubt. Why don't I? I have no idea if I know the way.
You want to take in? You want to take in?
If you want to give me a survival check, you can.
4.
Yeah, you don't know. All you know is you're linked by hands and.
Yep.
I got a 20.
Okay. So based on what he's like kind of telling you about what he feels, you feel like to continue, I'm trying to choose my words correctly. To continue following the path on the map, you just would have to skip the tunnel that he discovered and find the wall again and just continue following the wall through this chamber.
Just
If that's your goal.
yeah,
You,
yeah.
you feel you could do that. Assuming your map is accurate, right?
Well, that's the only thing we got to go on is the map. Otherwise, we're just floundering.
Perhaps we can carve our own path of independence from what the map has laid before us,
Well,
and find something even greater.
until the map proves wrong, I think we should follow it.
Fair, but then I'll say kind of as I'll start kind of like ignoring the path I just discovered and say, well, so far the path has led us to two methods that's both hate each other. A rust monster that ate your tools and falling down holes. It's been very mean.
Well, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's not the way to the treasure.
I mean, all very
It
true,
just
very
means
true.
that there's hazards along the way, which we think we already knew we were gonna end up. Otherwise, the treasure would have been found by someone else long ago.
Mhm. I say we continue along with the map if we can.
Okay.
Wait, did you bypass that side tunnel and
I think so.
find the wall on the other side of the?
You find it. You connect back up with it, and eventually you exit the darkness.
I can see again. Splendid.
Okay, I check on the map again to make sure that we are continuing on the right
Yep.
path.
It appears that you feel like you're very close to your destination. At the juncture that you're at right now, you're going to pass through another intersection that you should continue straight through. And at some point, another 200 feet forward from that juncture, it's going to jut to the northeast and kind of zigzag up north to the X on the map.
Okay, we're getting close, guys. We'll continue following the map till we get to the X.
The cavern, the lava tubes, you follow the map. They eventually bring you to this cavern, which is maybe 50 feet in diameter. The ceiling is barely 20 feet overhead, smooth. And in the center of the floor, you can see that there is like a large sack. And sticking out of it, just barely visible, is like the hilt of a sword. There's a big, I think it's an amethyst in the, not the pommel, but the
Cross
hilt,
guard?
the cross guard. Yep.
Ooh, that looks like a nice sword.
That looks beautiful, even. But why is it in a sack? Not a lava sack, but just a regular sack.
Yeah, it should be in a.
Like a stone. A stone would be nice. If it was a stone, that'd be so much cooler. But it's in a. I'm seeing
I'm gonna
already.
investigate the sack a little bit.
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
13.
What are you just like doing a visual inspection?
Yeah, kind of poking at it. I don't know, like, is it like tied up?
It's not tied up. The sack itself looks pretty ordinary. It doesn't look like there could be much more in the sack other than the sword. Like, it seems like it's probably the only thing it's really concealing. But yeah, the sack, you can kind of see like the form of the sword, like in the sack and everything like that. It seems
Like a sword in a sack?
like a sword in a sack. Yeah.
Lava stack, liquid golden sack, ingots and sags, sword stack. I hand you the walking stick.
Oh, so I can poke it?
You could
I wanna
absolutely poke
it.
the sack.
Poke the sack.
As you do so, it's a wooden
It's a quarterstaff.
quarterstaff. It kind of like pulls away from you, and like You just see like kind of like teeth form on the sack, just like and it just like turns it into sawdust.
Mimic.
Oh, I'm so sorry for
My stick.
your stick.
My stick got ate by a sack. Oh. Remove
We
quarterstaff
roll
from
initiative.
remove quarterstaff from inventory.
I guess this is the dungeon of destroy all of your level 1 gear.
Yeah.
Roll a 1 and 2 on initiative. We're going places.
Ooh.
20.
Quarter staff.
16.
4.
Let it smile for the camera. Hello.
So many dog puns.
I see. I rolled a 9.
20.
20?
16.
4.
Okay, you're up first.
I shoot an arrow at it.
All right.
12.
12 hits.
Five.
Okay. Ow! It makes a little high-pitched sound. Your turn.
Short sword. Ooh, nat 1.
Miss.
And
And
nat 1.
wait, oh jeez. Okay. So 2 nat ones in a row.
Yeah.
So you go to strike it with the sword, and his tongue just like grabs your arm, and then you go to like punch it, and like your hand is now stuck to like the side of the kind of sack. And so
Oh,
you just
no.
like double adhesive to the side of the mimic.
That thing's sticky.
And it just goes. Dawson.
I'll take a step back, keep my distance from it a little bit, and I'll throw an Eldritch Blast at it. At advantage, because I have allies, because pack tactics. Here we go. Good, because that was a 5. That's pretty good. 16.
16 hits.
Then that will be for a massive, whopping 5 points of damage.
Okay, it's still up. On its turn, it is going to try to bite you.
Okay.
Oh, that is really bad.
Bad how?
It was with advantage. I got a 10 to hit. So he's just
All right.
like trying to bite you, but it's just like an awkward angle that you're stuck to him, and so he's just not quite able to get you. Your turn.
All right, I'm gonna shoot another arrow at him. Hopefully, this will do more damage. Okay, that would be 18
Hits.
and 9 damage.
He goes down. You're able to unstick your hands and pull yourself free.
So far, we're
Sweet.
over 3 on sacks.
Mm,
It's not good. This is
sacks are not kind to us in this dungeon.
no. They
No.
are not.
Now, was that an actual sword or that was part of him?
It was part of him.
Oh, darn.
However, as you kind of dust yourselves off and are going to continue around the bend or whatever, you notice as you're continuing along the lava tube, there is a shelf, probably kind of low to the ground, but there's a shelf that has an accumulation of different objects. One of them is a sword that looks identical to the one that he was mimicking. Nice. Again, amethyst in the sword guard, and a variety of different objects. There's a chalice pewter. It kind of has a little bit grimy, but it has almost like a skull kind of motif to it. There's a statuette that's carved from pink coral that depicts a naiad, and a metal coffer which is empty, and a sack that contains 17 pieces of worthless pumice. However, as you're digging around in the bag with the pumice, there is a ruby-shaped dodecahedron. Pretty substantial sized.
Ruby shaped what?
Dodecahedron?
I know, I'm not sure what that.
I think it's
yeah.
A D12.
D12, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
Now that is a beautiful piece.
That might be worth something. Better take that. So we're
So who's logging your loot?
I didn't get all of that. Amethyst,
A
sword,
sword with an amethyst and the
and a chalice.
pewter chalice.
I think a set.
Sack.
Any of you, Thana, any of you religion skill proficiency?
Yeah.
Go ahead and do a religion check.
4.
Scaly. It's got a skull on it.
That's the guy's history.
What does?
The chalice is kind of formed in like a shape of a skull.
And what else was there?
A sack with like 17 pieces
Yeah.
of pumice.
I got
Yep.
that.
And then the ruby.
Dodecahedron ruby.
I'm sorry, that was a 6 roll instead of a 4, but I don't think that changes my information a whole lot.
Oh, no. There was also a coral statuette of the naiad.
Looks like this little mimicry had quite the haul. You
Coral
think
statue with what?
Coral statue that depicts a naiad, like a water fairy.
this guy went into the dragon's hoard and took some stuff for himself? It looks like it. Or do you think he robs people?
Yeah, it might be some stuff that the mimic got from the other adventurers, perhaps.
A little from A, a
The
little
ones
from
that
B.
never came back.
Probably a little from column A, a little from column B. I get all of them. This makes me nervous. I'm just gonna say that this makes me very nervous.
I think we found where X marks the
pretty good chance.
I actually ordered more of this shit so that I could try to build this out.
Fill it in?
Yeah, but it didn't arrive in time, so.
I mean, I like it.
Right?
This is what I did during COVID. I just bought Dwarven Forge.
I mean, to be fair, I think we all did some sort of collecting when we
Yeah.
didn't have a whole lot to do.
I gardened.
Really?
Yeah.
I made obnoxious messages to a person overseas and just kept saying good morning to them.
Well, that was good use of your time.
Yeah. I think they would disagree.
I guess I have to use some of my
Got some coasters.
incorrect style.
Who knows? The dragon may have some taste. Maybe he was in the middle of remodeling.
That's right. Yeah, it's just trying to pave the way.
Oh, some people are saying they did some other stuff. Potato Line said they doodled, and Road Killer at 87 said he collected sadness.
Aww.
During COVID,
Yeah.
I just went to work
I
and
remember.
worked in a room all by myself. It was lonely.
I worked from home during COVID for the most part.
Well, I did some of that too, but I had to go into work sometimes,
Well,
and there was no one
about
else.
50% of the time I was laid off, but I was working for the travel agency at the time, and
Oh, that's right.
yep.
I don't think
So
that was
nobody
employed.
was traveling during COVID. I was not very busy.
So I don't know. I can't, with my terrain here, very good represent this, but there's actually like a shelf. Just imagine there's a shelf up here
Okay.
that you could climb up onto. So it's not
Bam.
like totally enclosed. There's kind of a niche up here where there is a shelf, and as you come into this
Who do you
chamber, it's
provide?
also not really well represented that there's a lot of heat and warm air that is coming from here. There's a crimson glow. The lava tube ends in this huge chamber that's at least 200 feet in diameter. The floor appears to be a solidified lava lake. But there are fissures along that kind of separate multiple plates where you can see kind of a lip of lava. Almost like these plates are resting. They're solid plates, but almost like they're floating and resting on top of a liquid lava lake.
Green
There's
lava.
steam that kind of escapes up.
Um,
And there's illumination. You can see pretty well in here. The ceiling, if there is one, is just obscured by the smoke that kind of rises up and collects from all the heat in here. On the opposite side, basically where the coasters are there is a sprawling, massive skeleton of a dragon. Its tailbones are draped over the side, and there's a wormling up there, a red dragon wormling, with crimson scales curled up into a ball behind the protective rib bones of the carcass. But its eyes are piercing at your group, full of hatred. You can see scattered on the floor bodies, some still smoldering, some ancient skeletons of battles that have happened in here. Whether they're the victims of the big mama dragon, some of those more recent ones that are still smoldering, maybe just had an encounter moments ago. The dragon just seems to be like kind of catching its breath, but as you all enter into the room, it's kind of puffing and puffing, and it seems like it's trying to get itself ready to jump back into action. So we'll roll initiative.
Wormling.
We'll go. I don't have a red dragon one. Oh, Percy was productive and got into D&D again. Yeah, that was about the time when we saw you, I think, joining the community campaign.
Right there's good, probably. Nice.
Ooh, okay. I got a 15.
22.
17.
17?
8.
8, okay. So it's up to you. I'm sure you're going to go that way around.
Yeah.
So you guys can position yourselves at kind of like the opening there at the beginning of the cavern.
Are they in front of you?
Are these the figures?
I think so. Well, for starters, I will kind of move myself a little forward a bit. Let's say 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I will use my action to then dash to get to right here to kind of give myself a little cover with that little stone there and how far I am from 5, 10, 15, 20. A little too far away to do anything.
And as you're moving through here, like you can feel like the plates kind of like just kind of vaguely shift a little bit. It's not enough to like make you do a dex check or anything,
Mhm.
but you can just feel it's like a little kind of like uneasy as you move over there. And I assume you want to go this way.
Yeah.
So Tamara's up next.
Yeah, I'll move up kind of in the same general vicinity. 30. 30 isn't going to get me behind that other, is it?
Like here. This is where you'd be with
Ooh,
30 feet.
okay.
These one just straight.
I might. That's good for now.
All right. Lucky.
All right. I'm gonna move up to over here, and then I'm firing my arrow.
Okay.
I forgot I had darts.
Nat 20.
Oh, okay.
So for 8.
8 points of damage. Arrow strikes into the kind of the neck of the dragon, just lets out this screech, and you can see it's you almost see like the embers just like releasing from its mouth as it becomes the dragon's turn. All right. Lucky, as you fire off the arrow, this thing screeches, and you can almost feel like a rumble in the cavern, and your plate that you're standing on shifts. You need to make a dexterity saving throw or be knocked prone.
Okay. Dex. 9.
A 9. You get knocked prone, and what's worse is as you fall, your face is like right near one of the vents, which blasts you with hot air. You take 3 points of fire damage. And the wormling takes flight. as it rises up, you can see that it isn't a practiced flyer. Like it seems like it's kind of struggling a bit. Maybe even just a little exhausted from whatever battle it just encountered. But it's hovering right here about 15 feet in the air. And then it is Argos's turn.
I will point my cane at it and I'll say, I believe that treasure belongs to us now. It's time for you to run away, and I will use my Hexblade's curse upon it. Do that little thing, and I will throw an Eldritch Blast at it. It's probably going to miss 8.
That one misses.
And with my movement, I will 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Get a little closer.
There's another shift. You can see the plate down kind of in this corner. I guess if I'm south, the southeastern corner of the room kind of tilts. And then it is Ysazowitz's turn.
I'm just gonna launch a dart. 21 to hit
Hits.
for 4.
All right. Then that'll bring us to Lucky's turn. Half your movement to stand up, if you wish.
I do wish.
Yeah, they're level 1. They're fighting a feral red dragon wormling.
And I will fire another arrow.
This is how we're starting it off. So, you're next week. Just wait.
Okay, that is what? That is 9 plus 15.
15 hits.
Okay.
Now that's rough.
5.
5 points. Okay. The dragon. I would say the middle kind of shifts. I'm going to say no. I don't think anyone's in the middle. The dragon. Moves 5, 10, 15, 20. It is on the ground. It's going to breathe a cone of flame that will hit the two of you. Dexterity saving throws.
You both are so dexterous. I believe in you. You're amazing.
Uh-oh.
That is 20.
All right, you take 5 points of fire damage.
That one.
You take 10 points of fire damage.
Hellish resistance, I take half, right?
Yep. All right.
Awesome.
That'll bring us to Argos.
I'm going to try and get myself on top of here.
Okay, give me a strength athletics check.
Oh, boy. Just a reminder, everybody, make sure you practice your pull-ups. Oh, pretty good. 17.
You get up there. There's the skeletal tail of the mama dragon. You can kind of use as leverage to climb up there and shimmy up.
I'm getting too old for this Eldritch Blast. Here we go. 10.
That one misses.
I am the greatest warlock to ever live.
Let's see. Check on the plates. The middle is still rocking and rolling. That's your turn.
I'm gonna attack with my short sword. Wait. Yeah. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. 10 to hit.
Misses.
All right, and bonus action is going to miss also.
All right. Lucky, make a dexterity save.
11.
You're knocked prone, but you don't take the fire damage on this turn. So your plate that you're on rocks and knocks you prone. So it's your turn. You can spend half your movement to stand up.
All right. So I'm gonna move just over a little ways, and I have a bonus action. Put Hunter's Mark on him,
Okay.
and then I'm going to shoot another arrow,
Okay.
and that will be 17,
That hits.
and 9 points of damage.
And your hunter's mark damage?
What is Hunter's Mark?
D6, right?
Another
I
D6.
think
Yeah.
so.
6.
So 15 points of damage total.
Cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Take that.
You hit it again in the throat again. Just blood is like kind of pouring out. It's sputtering. It's it looks like it's maybe even like trying to like take flight, but it's just struggling a bit. I'm gonna say it's on the middle plate here. It has to do a dex save as it's trying to take flight. It falls prone. It's struggling. This is its last hurrah, probably. Does not recharge the fire breath. It's gonna stand up, and you're the only thing there that's like within strike. It's just gonna like kind of like flail towards you, and try to take a bite. Ten to hit
It'll miss.
is gonna miss. Argos.
Pack Tactics Eldritch Blast! Come on. 17.
Hits.
It's a little better. Here we go. Eldritch Blast. 4 points of Eldritch Blast damage. I'm gonna take a little look behind me, see if there's any goodies.
Oh, there are. Yeah.
So many goodies.
There is not really like a coin pile that maybe you were envisioning when you embarked on this journey, but a number of items. You could see a number of potions and vials. There's the dragon's skeleton itself. There's a carved wooden drum. A number of teak statuettes, a narwhal tusk, a silver cape, a bone scroll tube, number of things. And then it's your turn.
Right.
Let me see. I got to do the plate quick. It's a plate that no one is on the northern side that's kind of roiling.
All right, I'm going to try to attack. 19 to hit
Hits.
for 5.
How would you like to finish it?
Just stab right through the center mass.
You do so, and the thing like lets out like its last little death call as it screeches and just kind of falls backwards on its back as it tries one last time to take flight, but isn't able to and just curls up dead on the volcanic stone floor.
Glad that wasn't a full size dragon.
You managed to survive the lone offspring of the dead dragon.
Hey, Lucky, do you still have that healing potion on you? Because I'm
I
pretty hurt.
That's the
I-
great.
I don't know if I don't think I took it. Did you take
got
it?
I think you got it from playing Stack.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I think we're both. I wonder if we could split it. I got 3. What do you got? Oh, then you take it.
I'm just gonna just like grab one of like the finger bones of the adult dragon and just kind of like put it in my mouth and be like, "You guys did great." Kind of start munching on it a bit.
If you want.
Is it 44 plus 4?
2d4 plus
2d4.
2.
Plus 2. Nice. Well, back to full. Thank you.
Fellas, you should come up here and see all the goodies that the treasure map has led us to.
I think I'm going to do that. Strength athletics check to get up there.
Since you're not under pressure, I'm just gonna say you can get up there.
Okay.
But yeah, you see a number of things that are definitely valuable. Bone scroll tube holds another treasure map. Looks like it. Man, I'm just like winging something here, but it is a map that shows what would appear. Someone can give me a history check, maybe.
I know history. 7.
19.
19. Okay. It's funny that you would know this and not like the people that are native to Thracia, but it definitely seems to be a map of, we'll say, like the eastern half of the island of Thracia. And I'm gonna get myself in trouble by pointing something out, but let's do it. Is that map is
Yeah, I think the map is underneath the board.
or no, this is the one I want.
Ooh.
We will say that it depicts kind of like this region over here, and it has a big X over here and an area called the Dragon Hills.
Okay.
So we're gonna say that their treasure map suggests that there's something over here for them to discover. But the tube itself is very ornate and has a lot of carvings and everything in it. It looks like it's probably valuable in and of itself. There's a silk cape with silver thread, a narwhal tusk, a matching set of 5 carved teak statues. You don't probably have to worry about like writing all this stuff down because I'll just Captain Thorn Price is going to sell it all for you anyway, and he was going to split the 50-50. So
Cool.
unless there's something here that you're like, we really want that to decorate our home base or something later.
The cape looks pretty cool.
The dragon skull itself is pretty weighty and bulky, but you know, he's got a crew waiting outside to kind of help haul it out. He's going to want to take that with and fetch some money for it. Here's the stuff that you'll have to divvy up. This will get identified back in town, but there's a number of things here that are kind of the purview of adventurers. There's a potion of fire breath, a potion of healing, a potion of animal friendship, an alchemy jug, and a cloak of elvenkind to divvy up. So that is for the three of you to kind of figure out who's going to get that stuff. You wrote down some treasure earlier. Do you want me to throw that into the pot to get sold off, or?
I'd like to have that sword identified. If there's anything.
It's just a valuable item. You could,
Okay.
it's functional as a weapon, but it's not a magical sword.
All right, then.
Or you could pop the amethyst out and sell the amethyst.
Then I just sell it.
Okay,
Then.
sounds good.
I'd like the Cloak of Elvenkind if no one else wants to claim it.
It's fine with me.
Doesn't suit my style.
All right. Thank you, gentlemen.
Well, Lucky, I think you'd be good with the potion of animal friendship.
Yeah, that would be fine, I guess. Although I'm pretty good with animal handling to begin with, but
It could be even better.
I wouldn't be invincible then.
You can have the entirety of the animal clans behind your back. That will leave us with the potion of healing, fire breath, and the alchemy jug.
You have a calculator up?
I can pull one out.
All right.
I do now.
Just because I realize I'm using my phone as a camera, so I can't pull
That's
it
fair.
up. So add up 45 plus 75
Yep.
plus 110
Yep.
plus 200
Yep.
plus 350
Mm-hmm.
plus 250
Mm-hmm.
plus 40.
That's 40.
Yep.
Yep.
65,
Yep.
50,
Yep.
45,
Yep.
and 100.
Yep.
Add that up.
Divided by 2, I assume.
Yeah. Give me the total first, though, just out of curiosity.
1330.
1330. Yeah, and then divide it by 2.
So our cut would be 665.
Then divide that by
divide
three.
Divide that by 3. Well, I'll just round it up to 666.
So 222.
222.
222.
That's a pretty good haul for a level 1 adventure.
I can buy actual proper stuff now. Huzzah!
And I can
Buy-
I can replace my thieves' tools.
Huzzah! Yes!
Get rested up from my damage.
Nice bit of accounting.
Your characters can all go to level 2.
Yes!
Level 2, huh?
Yep. You will all, spend some time helping to extract all this wealth and treasure and bring it back to the ship. Captain Thornton Price, I'm gonna take the ship back to Chiopolis. Is going to encounter some issues with some of the crime families or whatever that he's trying to sell all this stuff to, and is pretty quickly going to relocate to the other side of the isle and take his ship over to Hino. What is it? Hinoa? I think that's how you pronounce it. Hinoa. And he's going to try to kind of evade the attention of the crime families and such. But he's
Hey, are we telling him about that other map we
you probably don't even have to at this point because he's already got his sights set on the long lost city of Thracia. and he kind of extends an invitation to the three of you that obviously you've proven yourselves on this expedition. He kind of especially wants the two of you having been you're native to this island. He needs guides. He's got a rough idea of where he's going, but he wants to discover the city of Thracia for similar purposes. There would be a lot of historical artifacts and treasures and things like that to extract. Money is on his mind, but he also wants to be pragmatic about it. He talks a lot about being respectful to the people in this area, and he's come to understand that the natives on the island, many of them have been displaced from that city. So he's looking to make contact also with some of the native folk that are ancestral Thracians to see if they might be interested in lending aid in his expedition. So that'll all kind of pick up with the next adventure that's going to happen online next week on Friday. Some of you that are watching are playing in that. I know Dawson and my dad are also playing, so there will be a little bit of continuity from this initial session that we did, extending into that. Just a kind of a reminder to anyone that's hanging out in the chat, this is an open game. Anybody can join it. If you have the privilege to live near me, you can come to my house and come play it. Otherwise, we do have online sessions that are happening as well. And so it's kind of a hybrid campaign, some happening virtual, some happening here. If you're interested, just join our Discord. I'm sure that somebody in the chat might pop up the Discord link by typing !Discord in the chat. Jump in there, jump in our lobby and just say, hey, I'm interested in the Caverns of Thracia game, and we'll get you an invite to the server for that. Thanks, Percy. Appreciate that. So, was it a good, fun little simple first foray into it? This was a simple little one that Chris Doyle wrote, and I kind of had to run it while I was at Dungeon Con, but it fits kind of well into Thracia. There's a lot of footnotes in it about you could place this in Thracia or Dark Tower or whatever. So I was like, okay, let's try to do that. And it seemed like that was a good island chain to put one of them. And this is the kind of campaign, right? Like you find a treasure map, I'm going to randomly say, okay, you can go here and there will be something. I don't know what's going to be there yet, but we will create adventure out of you traveling to different places. So yes, and you can now call yourself Dragon Slayers. That's absolutely true.
Huzzah!
Huzzah, huzzah indeed.
Wormling Slayers.
How many first level adventurers can say that there are dragon slayers?
Not too many. I mean, that was a whole thing, and our original campaign was, Thule being a dragon slayer, and it took many levels to get that moniker. So
yes,
you can do it right at level 1. So, all right, yeah, you leave that part out. Okay. Well, we will be able to harass Percy and the rest next week. Cheap viewers, cool. Thank you.
Streamboo.com.
Do. All right. Thanks, everyone. Have a good night, and we will see you next time. We're doing Dolmenwood tomorrow, so if you want to see Dolmenwood, that's tomorrow night at 8 p.m. All right. Good night.